Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're getting into something huge for any business owner out there. How to scale your team and at the same time, just completely crush your operating costs.
Yeah. We've gone through all the source material on StaffedSpaces, a model that's claiming, an 85 to 90% cost reduction.
Which is an insane number.
It is. And while that headline number gets all the attention, the real story here is how they solve the biggest weakness of remote work.
Lack of visibility.
Exactly, the lack of visibility and accountability. And we need to be really clear, this is not a freelance site like Upwork or Fiverr.
Right, not a gig platform.
No. It's a fully managed remote staffing solution. They operate real, physical, secure offices in Bangladesh, and it's all designed for global businesses that need to scale reliably and, well, affordably.
Okay, so let's start there. Their core principle, you said, is total transparency. How do they actually deliver on that? Because, for most managers, if you can't see your employee, you assume they're not working.
They make it impossible to hide. It all comes down to their live monitoring dashboard.
What is that, like a report?
No, it's a visual, real-time window into your office space. When you log in, you see a grid on your screen.
Like a security camera feed?
Sort of, but for productivity. Each tile in the grid represents one of your active workstations. So 2 for the trial package, 4 for professional, 8 or more for enterprise.
And what am I seeing in each of those tiles?
This is the key. You see 2 things at the same time. One is a live feed of the employee's computer screen, so you see the work. The other is a live webcam feed of the employee themselves.
Ah, so you can see they're actually at their desk and engaged.
Exactly. Presence and performance, all in one view.
Okay, but a thumbnail's one thing. What if my team is, say, writing code, or I need to see the exact wording in a customer service chat? Can I actually read it?
That's the zoom functionality. You just click on any tile, and that employee's screen fills your monitor in full high-resolution detail. You can read every line of code, every word in a document. It completely removes that remote work distance.
So the visual part is covered. That's huge. But what about the financial side? How do you guarantee you're only paying for hours actually worked?
That's the other half of the transparency coin. It's a digital punch clock and time tracking system.
So they clock in and out.
Right, but it's all automated and completely tamper-proof. That data, the exact record of productive hours, flows straight into the billing system.
And what happens if someone is sick or has to leave early?
The system catches it. Since StaffedSpaces pays the salaries in advance for you, any difference between what was advanced and what was actually worked is just automatically offset on your very next invoice. No arguments, no back and forth, it's just clean data.
Total transparency in both work and cost.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's the perfect transition. Let's talk about the economics, because those savings have to come from a solid structure.
They do. It's a very simple model. You pay a fixed infrastructure fee, and then you pay the employee salaries, which are passed through one-to-one. No markup.
Let's break down the packages.
Okay, there are 3 tiers. First is the trial package. It's for 90 days, a proof of concept. You get 2 workstations for up to 5 employees.
And the cost.
The infrastructure fee is $1,500 a month. So with salaries, you're looking at a total of around $2,200 a month. It includes 3 free replacements, but you do have to upgrade after the 90 days.
Got it. What's next?
Next is the professional package. This is their most popular one. You get 4 workstations for up to 10 employees. The infrastructure fee is $2,600 a month.
So for a full team of 10, what's the all-in cost?
You're looking at about $4,400 a month total. And this is where you get unlimited free employee replacements.
Unlimited, wow. And the top tier.
That's the enterprise package, best value. You get 8 or more workstations for 20+ employees and your own dedicated private room. The fee is $4,000 a month.
And for a full 20-person team?
Total cost is about $7,500 a month.
I have to stop you there. You mentioned the one-to-one salary pass-through. This is critical. The sources say StaffedSpaces makes money only on that infrastructure fee.
That's right. They take 0 markup. If you and your new video editor agree on a salary of, say, $250 a month, that's exactly what they receive. It proves the model is about efficiency, not, exploitation.
And that efficiency brings us to the shift model. This is how they get to that crazy low hourly rate.
This is the real magic of the model. The workstations are used around the clock, day shifts and night shifts.
So the source mentions a 12-hour shift. That sounds intense.
It does, but it's not 12 hours of straight work. Within that window, they get 4 hours for breaks, training, admin tasks, that sort of thing. The employee delivers 8 net productive hours.
Okay, that makes sense. So you get true 24/7 operational capability by rotating people through the same high-end hardware.
Precisely. Now let's run the math on that enterprise package.
Let's do it. 20 employees.
Right. 20 employees, each working about 255 productive hours a month. That gives you a total of 5,100 working hours delivered to your business.
5,100 hours.
Okay. Now take your total monthly cost, $7,500, and divide it by those hours.
And you get, wow, about $1.47 per hour.
$1.47 an hour, all in. That includes everything. The salary, the office, the hardware, the security, everything, for less than a cup of coffee.
That's just staggering.
Uh,
But for that to be real, the infrastructure has to be rock solid. What exactly does that infrastructure fee buy you?
It buys you a zero downtime environment. We're not talking about cheap laptops here. Everyone gets a brand new MacBook.
On MacBook.
Yep, specifically for the 12-hour battery life, plus a 28-inch 4K monitor and a professional Jabra headset.
Okay, so the hardware's premium, but what about the usual failure points like internet and power?
They've built in serious redundancy. The primary internet is fiber optic. The first backup is Starlink satellite.
Starlink. Okay.
And the second backup is a 4G mobile data network. If one goes down, the next kicks in instantly.
And for power outages?
They have UPS battery backups for any small blips. But for longer outage, they have a massive diesel generator on site. Add in 247 physical security and full air conditioning. You just couldn't build that yourself for 10 times the price.
All right, we get the structure, we get the cost. Let's talk about the people. What kind of talent are we talking about, and what are the salary ranges?
The salaries are based on the local market, but again, pass through one-to-one. So for operational roles, think data entry, customer service, they start at about $100 to $125 a month during probation.
And after that?
It moves up to about $125 to $175 per month once they're fully qualified.
Okay, and for more skilled roles?
For specialized roles like video editors, SEO specialists, even junior developers, you're looking at a range of $175 to $300 a month.
And leadership?
Project managers, team leads, those are between $350 and $500 a month.
Let's talk about quality. How do you ensure you're getting good people?
They're very rigorous up front. The HR team handles all the recruiting, but they only even present candidates who pass a tough screening process.
Which includes?
IQ testing. And they only accept the top 30% of applicants who take the test. On top of that, every employee spends an hour a day on an adaptive English learning portal until they hit a C1 level.
So they're proactively building the skills needed to work with a global company.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're mitigating the risk before you even meet the candidate.
Okay, so let's talk about the on-the-ground management. The sources say the project manager role is indispensable. What do they actually do?
Think of the project manager as your eyes, ears, and hands on site. They work only for you as part of your team. Their job is to spot poor performers, organize training, handle onboarding, and be your main point of contact.
So they're my operational arm.
Your extended arm, yes. And if for some reason you don't click with your PM, they can be replaced just like any other team member.
That brings up risk. What happens if I hire someone and they just don't work out? What's the process during that 3-month probation?
It's designed to be fast. During probation, you only need to give 7 days notice before the end of the month.
Just 7 days?
Yeah, as long as you let them know by the 24th. After probation, it goes to 30 days notice. It's very flexible.
And this is where the replacement policy becomes a massive deal for the bigger packages.
It's the ultimate de-risking of global hiring. With the trial package, you get 3 free replacements, but with professional and enterprise,
Unlimited free replacements.
unlimited. The entire HR risk shifts to StaffedSpaces. If someone's not a fit, their team finds you a new qualified person within 2 to 4 weeks.
And no extra cost to me.
0 extra cost. Think about that compared to what it costs to hire and fire in the US or losing thousands on a visa in the UAE. The risk is just gone.
Some might worry that an unlimited policy could lead to constant churn.
It's not about churn, it's about rapid optimization. It allows you to quickly get past any bad fits and build a core team of high performers without the usual financial pain and wasted time.
Okay, let's shift gears to what makes this truly powerful in today's world. The AI tool's advantage.
Yes, This is the efficiency multiplier. Every single employee gets access to professional-grade AI tools. We're talking paid versions of ChatGPT, Claude, and Google Gemini.
Not the free stuff.
Definitely not the free stuff. But the key insight is that AI is useless without a skilled operator. They train their staff to be expert prompt engineers and to integrate these tools into their actual workflows.
So it's this combination of affordable, monitored labor plus pro-level AI training that creates what you call the leverage effect.
Exactly. Let's use a real-world example.
Please do.
Say you have a senior developer in the US that you're paying $8,000 a month. A huge chunk of their time is spent on lower-value tasks,
Right.
writing documentation, basic data queries, stuff like that.
Sure, at least a third of their time.
So you hired 2 remote junior staff for, say, $300 a month each. They use their AI training to take all of that routine work off the senior dev's plate.
So for $600 a month, my $8,000 a month expert is now 100% focused on high-value architecture and coding.
Precisely. You've just doubled or tripled the output of your most expensive resource. You invest a few hundred to unlock thousands in value. It's an incredible return.
And this model scales predictably.
Perfectly linearly. If one enterprise package gets you 20 employees for $7,500 and you need 80 employees, you just take 4 packages. It's about $30,000 a month. The planning is simple.
Let's put that in a global context. 20 employees in the West versus this model.
In the US, UK, Australia,
No.
20 employees will easily cost you between $100,000 and $160,000 a month once you factor everything in.
Compared to 7,500.
Compared to $7,500, the savings are over 90%. It's not an exaggeration, it's just the math.
So to wrap this all up, what StaffedSpaces has done is systematically engineer the risk out of remote work.
Right. You get IQ-tested, English-speaking, AI-trained teams in a premium secure office. You get total visibility with the dashboard. And you get maximum flexibility with replacement policies.
And the entry points are clear. The trial package for about $2,200 a month for 5 people.
The professional package for about $4,400 a month for 10 people.
And the best value, the enterprise, for about $7,500 a month for a 20-person team.
The whole system is built on transparency and efficiency.
So the provocative thought we want to leave you with isn't really if this model works, the structure is clearly sound. It's whether your business can actually afford to ignore an 85 to 90% cost advantage when your competitors are almost certainly starting to use it.
And if you see the power in that, if you're ready to start designing your own high-leverage team, we really encourage you to reach out for a personal consultation. They'll help you figure out the exact configuration you need.
Or you can subscribe to the StaffedSpaces newsletter. They share real customer case studies and practical examples all the time. All the contact info and links for that are right there in the description below.